Guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are playing more of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now we left off and Henry and Hans, the whole camp of Von Berger's camp, right, with Chamberlain Ulrich, just got absolutely decimated, right? Henry, Hans are captured. We know they're still alive. I'd like to think, I hope, but are captured. Ulrich is dead, right? Chamberlain Ulrich is dead, and we are now playing as Godwin, and we are looking for Henry and Hans because they haven't returned, right? They haven't returned. So we are now playing as Godwin. Very exciting. Let's jump straight into this. I am so ready to play as Godwin. Make sure you get your snacks. Let's jump back in, let's get immersed into it. Here we are. Oh my goodness. So we just spoke to Lawrence, right? We just spoke to him and he kind of said, look, they were around. But let's talk to the people who escaped from the mill. Because that's optional. And if there's optional things, I want to do it. Excuse me? Oh.
God bless you.
Why me, Lord? Why?
Hired hand Kuba. Maid Anna. Well, let's talk to you first.
God be with you, lad. I need to ask you something. Oh, Christ.
Kuba's in a bad way. He got shot. He needs to rest. What do you want from him?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful. Dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
I think we all got shot at.
Until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
Who are those cutthroats? What happened after the fight? I'm looking for my friends.
I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you? What happened exactly?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
Who were those cutthroats?
Well, who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebak's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough and sometimes stop off for a chat.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friends, however they ended up. Da Deus Fortunae.
Deus Fortunae. What does that mean?
Was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest. Well, I used to be.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune at least. Could you bless Cooper, please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
I'll be happy. No words I can say will help. No, I'll be happy to bless him.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
All right. Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
Please, God, make Cuba better
Honestly,
again.
Godwin
Thank you.
was, as you guys know, probably my favourite moment of KCD1 was still the moment where we first meet Godwin and we have that drink and chat with him and we go off gallivanting. Just such an excellent side mission, and I'd never played anything like it before. But I think he was my favourite character, besides from obviously Hans Henry. I think Godwin was sort of like the star of the show, really sort of the hidden star. What happens if you go over to the barber with Godwin? Can you do anything here? I would assume not. I can sit down on the chair. I'm sure I won't be able to do much. No. Right. Okay, so we've now got to just go to the site of the ambush at Nebakov Mill. That's quite far, isn't it? Yeah, it is quite far. Right. Right, let's get on Babinia. So we found out quite a bit about Godwin as well, right? For one, he's not a priest no more. He got kicked out. Which is really sad because I'd done everything in KCD1 to not get him, you know, to not tell on him, to not, you know, let anyone know what he was doing. And he still gets kicked out anyways, which is kind of sad.
Come on, BB. Let's go.
Go!
I'm really worried for this horse. Please don't get shot. Please, let's not get ambushed as well. Surely not.
Go!
I'm loving. It's obvious to me, going back to obviously how I do really love Godwin and how he was the star of the show for me. It's obvious to me that it wasn't just me who felt that way. I think a lot of people
I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads.
Yep, we'll take a left then.
Well, this must be that chapel. Now to the right and down to the woods.
This is cool because it's already marked on the map anyways. Yep, we see it. It's going to be interesting how Godwin fights as well, because I know we played right at the beginning, we played as him, but there's like very, very slight.
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover.
Okay. Let's be careful now because anything could be happening right now. I don't know if I should be riding BB in, to be honest. Look. Oh my goodness.
Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah. We're gonna get attacked or something, aren't we? Oh, snap. So I did
They
see...
rained arrows down at them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
I'm hearing people talk. I did see a comment about there's a quest that I need to do. Hang on, let me get that up quick. So one of you said there was a side mission by Zhelezhov's Inn. The musician, you talked to the musician, there's a side quest there, and to do that, which I apologise, I didn't do that sooner. I will do that once we come back as Henry, I will look at that.
What are you gaping at?
BB, stay there.
Well, didn't they teach you not to stick your nose into other people's business?
I'm actually looking for two people.
What are you up to here, fellas?
What's it to you? Do you want to end up like these ones here?
I think not. And you don't need to raise your voice. My hearing's fine. And I come in peace.
So you should. You don't look like you're up to much else.
Trust me, you do not want to mess with this man. I've seen what this man I've seen what this man can do. You do not want to mess with him. I'm looking for my friends. I want to know what happened here. Don't mind that. Stop that. I'm looking for my friends.
I'm looking for two of my friends here. I heard they were fighting on von Bergov's side.
Then they're fucked!
You can't know that.
Are you blind, old man? Take a good look around. No one could survive a massacre like that.
I want to know what happened here.
What happened here? Do you have any idea?
Von Bergov's soldiers took a hammering. That's all you need to know. I don't care who did it or why. All I care about is there's lots of valuable things in all this carnage that will come in
That's crazy.
very handy.
That's crazy. Survival and all that. Stop that.
Stop with that desecration. The poor man
Yeah.
deserves to rest in
Yeah,
peace.
absolutely.
Thanks a lot for your advice. But you know what you can do with it? Clear off and take no notice of us. If you're looking for a corpse of your own, the soldiers have a pit full of them down there.
Godwin, we know what to
If
do.
you get a move on, you won't even have to do much digging.
This guy's laughing too much for me. Fighting.
Someone ought to teach you manners.
Some old fart like you mean?
Oh, I love it.
You'll soon see what this old fart can do. Arsehole.
Let's go.
Hell
Yeah.
with you.
Get your sword out. Shit.
That was something. I like you're off.
Just like in Kosovo. Charge!
Oh my gosh.
Stayed out of it.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What have we got? Door, chest and keys. I mean, what did they expect? What have you got here? Fine wine. Is that all you took? You're telling me you've been looting these bodies and all you took was some fine wine. Are you sure? Oh man, it's kind of sad though. Look at all these bodies. Where's... BB, come here. BB.
Slowly, nice and slow.
Yeah, let's not go too fast. So there were guns up here, weren't there? Because they were shooting down us. This is where it all went to crap, man. Was when we got down to this point. This is where things got rough. Slow.
Whoa, whoa.
Slow, relax.
God Almighty, bless their souls.
Okay.
And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior.
Is this... So I wonder who this is, because... I wonder who planned the attack. That's what I want to know. Who actually planned it? Who actually... Oh
In
my
any case,
gosh.
The innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish... In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Awful. Absolutely awful. Genuinely, how did Henry and Hans survive? Sir?
Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
What happened here? What's your name? Oh, I don't know how Godwin's going to play this. How is Godwin going to play this, man? Let's go. What happened here?
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
Did any of the enemies survive? What's your name? No, did any of the enemies survive?
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
That's all we
You
need.
better hope it is. Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment.
Oh, I love him.
A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves.
I love Godwin so much.
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest. Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double.
You!
Save your breath, you
I shouldn't have
bastard.
kept him
What's
alive.
this about? Do you know them?
I bumped into them in the forest. They were robbing the dead.
Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog!
This is insane.
We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you
Oh, I
assholes!
love it, man. Oh, this. Alright. Get your sword out, Godwin.
I'll be
Come
done
on.
with you in a flash.
Go on, do something, bitch. Calm down. Come on. Come on, bro. I'm here. Nice. Any more?
We'll finish this quickly.
Well done, boys.
Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin.
Well, Dente's Fortuna Juva. Let's go.
Fuck! That was something!
Wasn't it indeed?
They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword. Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Užice, near Sasa.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
I don't want to piss this guy off, but at the same time, with Godwin being a... what would I say? I don't deserve that.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nebakov. Although, castle might be a strong word for it.
Okay, well. Get on your horse. Yep, that's fine. BB's here, right? Right, let's do it.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
They're my friends.
Oh, they're my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
I sinned, I don't have a parish. I sinned.
Mother Church isn't happy with me. I sinned.
Does it Look,
Oh,
that's Nebakov up on the left.
oh.
Got a commanding view of the whole valley. And tell me, you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Quick! Quick!
I don't know. Do we?
Quick!
See, I need a horse like this. I need a horse like this.
Yeah! Yeah!
I need a horse like this, man. Look at this. BB is fast.
Old folks start getting soft in the head.
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nebakov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait.
I can't
Wait
wait.
here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon. And maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Here we go. Let's see, man. I hope so.
Where's the chief? I've brought him a guest. Just now he's interrogating some captives. Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy. This here is Father Godwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you.
Sorry, guys, about the update.
Go and wait for me in the tower.
I apologise for that notification coming up. Rocket League's updated. Are you the master of the fortress? What was that massacre you're doing? Are you the master of the fortress?
God be with you, Captain. I expect you are the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sahanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
I may not look the part, but I am. You don't look like the lord of a fortress.
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Let's go.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
Well, howdy, fellows. They were supposed to deliver a message.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
No idea.
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back, and that's what I intend to do.
Facts.
I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
I knew that was coming.
Excellent!
Knew that was coming.
At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
What do you mean?
Rebellion! They're attacking!
What? Oh!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, this guy's clever.
You know how to use a blade. Fighting Turks will teach you that. Hungary? Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
That's crazy. Wow, this game, man. Oh my gosh. Let's go. So we're now helping
Up and
him
at them! Kill them to the last man!
defeat the rebels and defend Nebakov. Okay. Yeah, let me just quickly wash myself. The important things in the middle of a battle. It's something I can imagine Godwin doing though as well. Right, who's got me to fight first? Come on, boys. Nice one. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Nice work. Nice work. Bro. I may have underestimated myself a little bit. I did just run in blind. I apologise. There was no need for me to do that. Come on, bro. Come on, sir. Come on.
We'll kick your asses!
Do something then.
Want to try me?
Help me with him! What's it to be? Are you gonna fight or drop dead?
Come on. Have we got any bandages right now? Oh my gosh, please. You can't use in combat.
He was finished before he started. Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
Looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
No, they would have got Eric sometime earlier. Interesting.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
What?
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt! Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Madman!
He doesn't even remember us.
Vagabond? What, do you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
Toff is crazy.
That's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
Yeah.
We'll see about
See ya,
that.
bitch.
Mishka, you want it at the gate?
I can't wait to get...
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Oh my gosh, Toff, man, honestly. Him and Ishvan, both of them, you know, just... Ishvan Toff, man. Wow. That's crazy. Now you're done for. What do you want here? Try to find out more. Yeah, what do you want here?
What do you want here, you swine?
I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog. You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Siaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
Facts.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, he wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him as a bandit. It's a good thing you showed up. Where's my sword? Don't believe him as a bandit.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit.
Facts.
He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
Absolutely.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
That's wrong.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zhishka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but all right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
Where's my sword?
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Your plans failed again. How are you going to get out of here?
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come.
Oh my gosh, I'm sick of this guy already. Imagine how close we are as well. We're so close to him.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. It's more likely to rip your gut open.
Facts.
And I'll be glad to help him.
No, Eric's gonna die. Eric's gonna die.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
That was... oh my gosh, shut
was
up.
Looking for this.
From the first game.
What?
From the first game, right?
You better hope your father pays a nice
Shut
fat
the
ransom.
fuck up.
Rot in hell! Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
Oh my gosh, how did I
always
not
time
piece that
for this.
together?
No, we've got to flee now.
Is that the sword? Is that my sword?
There'll be time when we meet again. What the fuck was that?
Fuck it.
Oh man, this sucks. How did I not piece that together? Eric for the...
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's Godwin.
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
Let's go. There's no way we're going back. So I've been questioning, are we going to see Sasau? And Ujits and all of those places again? I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I will get those fuckers.
Wow. Wow.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
Jobst is on our side. We know what Jobst is like. Jobst is on our side.
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with King Wenceslas. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Burgov and the League of Lords turn against Sigismund.
Jobst can be very convincing, and then all of a sudden his dagger's in your back. I've seen him twist and turn so many times that I don't believe a word he says. Be that as it may, what you said means we, here and now, really are on the same side.
Aye. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our enemy.
We had a common enemy. Von Burgos dragged us into it. We had a common enemy. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our enemy. Von Burgos dragged us into it. We had a common enemy. We had a common enemy, really. I wouldn't say Von Burgos dragged them into it. We had a common enemy.
How? We had a common enemy. That's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Burgov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
What's your task, Zizka?
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Burgov is traitor-in-chief.
Why did you attack us? Did you want to kill von Burgov? How did you hear about the ravine? What are you doing here, Godwin? How did Simeon come to join you? Can we ask all of these? Why did you attack us?
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Burgov. But why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Burgov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Oh, poor Oates. Do you know Catherine?
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
You remember about to... Okay.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
Right, okay. Do you want to kill von Burgov?
Did you want to kill von Burgov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Burgov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region.
Yep.
The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
Yep.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why did Istvan join up with you?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across,
Probably.
and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Yeah, because I think the first, actually. I think he probably just came across the first band, realised that he wasn't right, I can use this to my advantage. Why did Istvan warn von Bergov?
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebakov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's not a pleasant story.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
How did you hear about the ravine?
How did he manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on. I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
What are you doing here, Godwin?
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well.
What are we going to do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai.
Please.
Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. So Hans can take you there.
We're going to Ratai? Oh my gosh, please. Oh. Is it as bad as what they say?
Oh, Oh, God. Holy shit!
Is it that bad?
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels. It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Just get it over with.
Oh gosh. He's giving himself up to do it. That's crazy. Wow.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Bergov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least.
Let's just quickly eat. We're back to Henry, man. Oh my goodness. Let's just quickly eat. Hang on. Can I eat? I can't eat raw bacon, right? Surely not. Let's just... Oh, don't have that, don't have that, don't have that, don't have that. I just looked at the thing of that. Let's have some of that. I don't have a lot, do I, actually?
Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
By the lesser evil, do you mean our new ally whose eye you almost put out?
What about Shiska?
I'd like to hear what you think of him.
I think deep down he's a good fella. It's just, well, he tends to overdo the whole notion of the end justifying the means.
And that's bad.
It's never good to accept death as a permanent part of your life. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive.
Yep,
unlike
sure.
others.
Agree, agree.
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Bergov come with you to the battle in person?
Answer.
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. Well, it seems that has nothing to do with what happened here.
Right.
We're here. Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for salvation.
Yeah, of course. Of course I will. Okay. Starting.
Lord, a spade for
grant
this.
them eternal.
Oh, hang on a minute. I can't get my horse hit. Maybe? Oh my gosh, there must be a spade around there then. Hang on. There must be a spade over here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Stop it, man. It's right there. Sorry, Godwin.
Lord, grant them eternal rest. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini. Hosanna in...
He's just such an interesting character. He's such an interesting character. So,
Lord, grant them eternal
hang on a minute.
rest.
This guy's feet are sticking out. Kind of that. Let me actually get in there with you. After quite a bit of arduous work. Yep. Let's do this one. Oh my gosh, my character's hungry, my character stinks, my character's tired. There you go. Bury the grave. Okay, one more. Are we actually going to go back to Ratai? Oh, for some reason I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I would love it if I could, but... I just can't believe I'm going to. Also, save this quickly? My goodness, save it quickly. I've pretty much done that entire section without saving it once. Very brave of me. There you go, that's the final one. I finished. What is Teresa from the mill up to?
Do you know anything about Teresa from the Ratai Mill?
You mean that nice girl who saved your life in the ruins of
Yes.
Aye. If she hadn't shown up that time, Runt would have killed me. So do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you promise her something?
She's a pretty girl.
Well, like you said, she's a kind girl and quite pretty as well. I'd like to see her again when we get back to Sasau.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days since she left. But if she likes you, I'm sure she'll wait for you.
Who's looking after the church now?
Who's looking after the church while you're here?
Well, whoever it is, it's no concern of mine.
Wait, so you weren't kidding? You aren't a priest anymore?
I'm afraid not. That little evening escapade of ours and your sermon in the church didn't escape the bishop's attention.
That's a shame.
Someone turned you in, eh?
Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff for quite some time now. And what happened didn't help my case much.
So what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Maybe I should earn a living getting people out of trouble.
Why not? You're good at it.
But I'm too old for that now.
Ah, that's called experience, Godwin.
Where can I sit? Are we finished?
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
I should eat something.
Go to the foss to speak with Godwin. What is that in the castle? We do need to eat something. We are tired and hungry, man. Can we just quickly wash? Because Right, okay. Well, that's a bit better. We can eat from the pot. There we go. What's that nourishment now got me to? Eat some more, man. Go on, have one more. That should be just enough. What's that taking us to? 73? Have another one. Actually, have two more. Have two more. Go on, we'll risk it.
There's nothing to eat here.
Okay, so I'm meeting Godwin from here.
Are you ready? You really have to try this.
Okay.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before.
Oh my gosh.
With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
Do I smell gunpowder?
Is that gunpowder I smell here?
That's right. It's Schwarzpulver, or gunpowder. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And pretty explosive if you don't know how to use it, eh?
How do you shoot with that?
How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
Okay, explain it to me in detail.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
The handgun. The handgun is a terrifying modern weapon. Its slow loading speed and inaccurate aim are balanced by its sheer destructive force and the fear it causes among enemies. To fire, you must have a projectile equipped in your ammunition slot. So hold L2 to load the pistol, hold to aim, R2 to fire. Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards. A terrible weapon of the Turkish Sultan.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
You look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
So let's get to it.
Take a look around to see which of the targets is yours and then wait for the organizer to give the signal to start. Look at this. What? Have you started?
Look and learn.
Did I not hit it? Oh, this is hard. That's my aim, guys. That's my aim. So is the hand the aim? I'm thinking.
Aha! That's how it's done.
I'm not hitting at anything. I'm not hitting at anything. This is hard. This is like what the arrow was in the first game. Bow and arrow was in the first game. Like that. There's any. How am I not hitting anything? How am I not getting anything? I'm not hitting a single shot. Show me how you're doing it.
Ha! Look and learn.
That's what I'm trying to. I actually hit it. Yeah, it's very difficult. Which, to be honest, I'm glad it's difficult because otherwise it would just be OP, right? Nice. Okay. Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine.
This really is a diabolical contraption. Holy balls! What a racket! And that stench! Ah! It's got quite a kick, huh? What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms. Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolical dangerous weapon. This weapon has no future. A diabolically dangerous weapon.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to Prakan anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
Let's go.
Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you'll have to find some yourself.
Sure, we can craft
and if
it.
you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right then.
Oh,
Thanks for the
let's go,
demonstration,
man.
Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the hay. You do what you want, but keep out of trouble. Got it?
Go to sleep in the cabin. Load the supply. I mean, try to get new allies. Load the cart supplies. I mean, at the moment, have we got new quests? Are these new quests? There's a new quest here. Okay. With that being the case, I feel like with this being the case, we should... What's that? It's just a lamp we can pick up. I feel like we should leave that there, right? I mean... We've got... Let's just see. Because I think this was literally just... Now we've been told we can go off and we can explore again. Makes me think maybe I should go and do that. So I think we're going to, on the next episode, just do some side quests. Just walk around, just do a little bit more again. Get some more bits done. Not that there's tons, but there's something over here by the miller. And then I want to go to Zhelezhov's Inn and talk to the musician. One of you said talk to the musician there, so I want to do that as well. That'd be cool. Okay, yeah. Guys, we're going to leave that right there. What an episode that was, man. We met the man himself, Istvan Tot. Some great Godwin scenes, some great interactions between Henry, Godwin, and our boy Hans as well. Amazing episode. What an enjoyable episode that was. Very much main story as well. We've done a lot of main story there, it feels like. And it looks like we're going back to Ratai, which will be really interesting if we do. That'll be really interesting if we go back to the old map. I can't imagine we're going to, but maybe we do. Maybe we do. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I should say, please give the video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, join the community, and I will see you all for the next one.